Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video. I just wanted to really talk to you, give you something to think about as I am on my way home. I want you to really think about something, you know, and this is pertaining to where you are right now. You know, your overall thoughts have you right where you are right now. Now, we all are on different levels, and it's different levels to this thing we call life. And it's different levels to any aspect of that life, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, whether it's from a spiritual aspect. It's different type of levels to it. That's something that you cannot avoid, you know. And I want you to really ask yourself, you know, where do I want to be in the next 90 days? Where do I want to be in the next 6 months? You know, where do I see myself? You know, because you are what you say and what you think you are. And if you're someone that's just complacent, that just, hey, whatever happens, happens, those are the results that you are going to get. You know, but what gets me about that, and I'm not necessarily knocking people who, you know, would rather just live a comfortable life or whatever, but I'm knocking them because some of them have the gall, have the temerity to complain about their situation, yet they continue to do the same thing. As if they expect to do the same thing and get a different result. But last I checked, that's what the definition of insanity was. And if you keep living life with that mindset, you are going to make yourself insane. And I come across a lot of people that talk about change, but yet their actions say completely different. And it just boggles my mind. But yet, because they refuse to take accountability for the decisions and for the problems that they have created themselves. And I want to ask, I want to ask them so bad. I want to ask them, what are you afraid of? Or are you afraid of succeeding? Or are you afraid of, you know, actually finding out you are more than what you think you are? Are you afraid to walk into your greatness? You know, that's a very serious question. Are you afraid to walk into your greatness? The reason I asked that question, why does Arian ask that question? Because I used to be afraid to walk into my greatness. So I could talk about it intelligently and articulate myself about it. It could be a very sensitive subject to some people. At this point in my life where I'm at and how I've grown and evolved and matured, I really don't care how uncomfortable it is, because it's a subject that needs to be broached. The reality is this. You have to make a decision. And if staying where you are is the decision that you make, then do us a favor. Stop complaining about where you are right now. In other words, if you want your situation to change, stop complaining and make a decision. Make a decision to turn it around, because as long as you have breath in your body, it ain't over for you. It's not over for you. You still have time. Even though people have wrote you off, even though people have said you're not going to amount to anything because of the circumstances that you grew up with. Doctors told me as a child that I wouldn't live to see 30. Doctors told me as a child that I wouldn't live to see 20. Doctors told me that there was a great risk that I was going to end up mentally retarded. And in less than 5 days, I will be 31 years old if the Lord sees fit to bless me to see this coming Tuesday. Stop listening to what everybody tells you. Because the reality is, when you start making changes in your life that you know is for your good, you will really start to see who's for you and who are nothing more than snakes and leeches. Trust me, I know. But I'll leave you with this. To everything, there is a season. And there is a purpose up under the heavens. There is a time and place for everything. There is a time where you rise and a time you fall. There is a time to live and a time to die. The question really is, what are you going to do in between? And for those of you who know that you are worth more than where you are right now, I challenge you to connect with me. I challenge you to lock arms with me, because for the last several years, the last 2.5 years have really taught me that I am more than the box that people placed me in. And I have begun to live life, enjoy life, and not just exist. When you want to start living life and stop existing, come talk to me. Click the link below, join the team, because we're going to higher heights and deeper depths. And the fact is, your story is not completely written. As long as you have breath in your body, you have the power to just turn the page and start writing a new chapter. But you have to make the decision. So click the link below and we'll see you on the other side. Peace.